Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Duncan, your future Spartanburg County Sheriff here. It has been a little bit since we have made a video, but it does not mean that we have not been busy. We've had some town hall events, we've had some meet and greets, we have been putting out signs, we have been doing car shows, we've been doing all kinds of stuff. Ended up, I had pneumonia and bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
But got meds in, and now that I can breathe fully again, we are back to making videos. We are down to the home stretch. We got about 6 weeks-ish left. On today's discussion with Duncan, we are talking about illegal immigration. What can the sheriff of Spartanburg County do about the illegal immigration? This was one of the questions that was posed at one of the forums that I was in attendance at. I am for immigration. The country was founded on immigration. What I am not for is illegal immigration, but that is not the question. The question is, what can I do as a Spartanburg County Sheriff about illegal immigration? The sheriff's hands are somewhat tied on this issue. This is a national issue. Since we have these people that are coming in being dropped off, it is an issue within the upstate. Because of the Fourth Amendment, we do not have the right to go in and knock on people's doors and just ask them for individual citizenship papers and that sort of thing. Now, as your sheriff, I can make sure that as immigrants are arrested before anyone is released, I can make sure that these individuals are vetted and make sure that they are here legally. Now, not all illegal immigrants are bad. A vast majority of them are good. However, the ones that are undocumented, some of them use that as an opportunity. And we need to make sure that we are sending these people back that are not here legally. It is my responsibility to make sure that Spartanburg County is safe. I want to make sure that we have enough deputies on the roads to handle this explosive growth that we have within Spartanburg County. We have many new people coming in from all over the place. Just know that as your sheriff, I want to make sure that all the citizens in Spartanburg County are taken care of. I can't say citizens. Make sure that all the citizens in Spartanburg County are taken care of. Everybody, regardless of where you come from, is taken care of, and you as a person, you as a family are taken care of. This is my promise to you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the prayers and the well wishes and get betters and all that good stuff. That does it for today's discussion with Duncan. You may have noticed that I have a brand new hat on. Friends over at Fat Pig Hat Company made us a brand new patch. That was really awesome. I really appreciate that. If you want to go over and support them, they are a local business that is starting up. They can make you whatever you need, but they do great work. Say bye, chickens. They said bye. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Duncan, your future Spartanburg County Sheriff here. On today's discussion with Duncan, we are talking about the American Rescue Plan. What is the American Rescue Plan? Since my WYFF interview, I've had a few people reach out and said, what is it? When did it start? What is it for? When does it end? That sort of thing. So this video is about the American Rescue Plan and what we can do about the remaining funds. Happy June, everybody. It is beautiful out here in Boiling Springs, South Carolina. So we're out here by the palm trees giving some nice beachy vibes. The American Rescue Plan was enacted in 2021 by President Joe Biden. This money was set aside for agencies all over the United States. This money was supposed to go to essential workers and to recoup losses from the 2020 COVID epidemic. Spartanburg County received $62 million from the American Rescue Plan. A vast majority of this money has already been spent. A lot of it has been spent on the animal shelter, stormwater improvement, affordable housing, minority-owned businesses. Keep in mind that $5 million of this went to roads and bridges that we just passed the penny tax for. Agencies all over the state use some of this money to go back towards the essential workers that had to work during the pandemic. They were unable to take off. And they incurred extra expenses for child care and what have you. Greenville County, for example, give $5.2 million towards the essential workers. A lot of the other smaller agencies within Spartanburg County give their essential workers some bonus money. Now, you don't have to give a great deal to make your employees feel that they are essential, but it goes a long way. Spartanburg County, for whatever reason, has decided not to allocate any of this money over to the essential workers that were working during COVID. But wait, there's more. This money has to be allocated by 2024 and spent by 2026. There is money left over. Sheriff Wright stated in his WYFF interview if there were an influx of money, then he would double the salaries of the deputies.
If you had an influx of money into the sheriff's office, what would you spend it on?
Well, the first thing that I would do is I would double every employee of the sheriff's office pay. They deserve that.
Now, we all know that you can't just double the salary. Again, this is a one-time money. It is not a recurring money, so you can't double the salary. However, we can speak up and we can advocate for the deputies and the essential workers to make sure that we get a piece of this pie. After all, that's what the money was set aside for to begin with. That's the whole reason for this video. So in 2024, we have to determine what we're going to spend the remaining money on. I don't know how much is left, maybe $11 million. So let's fight for these deputies. Let's get them some money. And maybe you don't get it approved through county council, but let's at least fight for it. Now, I know somebody at Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office and administration is listening because we've made a lot of changes with these videos in Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office. We got hats, we got beards, we got rays. Well, half the office got a raise. We're going to work on the other half here soon. Now, I know this video is mostly for Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office deputies, but this COVID relief money is there. It can be used for other things. So show up to county council meetings. They are coming up with creative ways to spend this money. They have this year to allocate the money. Show up. If you have something that you want to spend that money on, show up to the meetings. Make your voices heard. But that does it for today's discussion with Duncan. Don't forget to vote June 11th. You can vote early if you want, 8:30 to 5 o'clock in Boiling Springs, Middle Tiger River, Woodruff Libraries, or voter registration office. Tell them you want to vote in the Republican primary for Spartanburg County Sheriff. God bless and y'all take care.
When you think you're the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.